Hello everyone, and I hope you all are doing well in your home, and we are still in the earth phase. Okay, so stay safe, stay healthy, and so I'm here with one more video for class 8 mathematics, and I'd like to just make you understand that making and purpose of making this video. So from the past few days I have been uploading some of the videos related to mathematics and for different classes like class 7 and 8, and I have uploaded my those videos on my YouTube channel. Main purpose and main objectives of making such videos from my side is only that the video may will help you in the time that we are having right now. So uh, there are many YouTube videos from where you can learn mathematics in a better way. Okay, so they have their own way of making you teach mathematics and making you understand the concept and the topic of mathematics. But the purpose of making the video from my side is that because we as a teacher and we have a certain numbers of students, our local students that we have in our school. So our students are watching those YouTube videos also to watch for their understanding. But I myself is also making the video so that our local student, our local children can also be helped through this video. So we may help them in a different way because know us and we know them, and we have a certain way of teaching and they know us, and they sometimes one person is better for us certain subjects. Taking that point in my mind, I am just trying to help my students. So if this video can be helpful for other people or other students beside our local children that we are having in and around us, so I'll be glad if my video will be helpful for them also. So now today this video is getting too long, so to make it shorter, so I'll quickly start what I have to say in this video. So today's topic is basically quadrilateral. Okay, so quadrilateral. So in the past few classes that we have been discussing for class A, so I have guidelines, or I've given some guidelines or some work to do for my students, that they have to make one table on a quadrilateral and a polygon. Okay, so I know some of our students are doing, I know that they are doing, and they have sent me some figures and some tables also. So talking about the quadrilateral, so my dear student, so quadrilateral basically means understanding quadrilateral. So this topic, this third chapter is on understanding the quadrilateral. So quadrilateral basically means a figure which has four sides, right? So any figure which has four sides is called quadrilateral. For example, you have square, you have rectangle, you have rhombus, you have kite, you have parallelogram, so you have trapezium. So these all different types of figures are called the quadrilateral. Okay, so any quadrilateral, any figure having four sides is a quadrilateral, and quadrilateral itself is a polygon, one of the polygons also. So we can also say that a quadrilateral is a polygon. So talking about the quadrilateral, so before going to into a quadrilateral, first of all we need to know a different figure that we have in a polygon. So polygon Basically we're talking about the polygon. So polygon, so I'll just show you on the whiteboard. So polygon basically means a polygon is a figure having different number of sides. So starting the there is a figure, and so talking about the figure, so figures that we will discuss on polygon. So you have this table given there also. So any figure or any polygon which has a side or a vertex of 3, so then it is called a triangle. Okay, right? So you all know what is triangle and how many sides does a triangle have, that also you all know. So after triangles, there comes a quadrilateral. So any figure which has 4 sides. Okay, so talking about the sides, so see, when you say a triangle has 3 sides. So one, two, three. Okay, and it is a polygon also. So talking about the polygon. So polygon. So when you talk about a polygon, we have a triangle which comes first. So triangle has 3 sides, 3 vertex. So talking about the vertex, one, two, three. So if you just name the vertex as A, B, and C, so we will say that A, B, C are the vertex that we are having in triangle, and there are 3 sides which are A, B, B, C, and C, A or AC. So these are the 3 different sides that you have in a polygon. So you might have a question here. So like, can we have a polygon having side 2? Okay, so what do you think? Do you think can we have a polygon having a side, the number of sides or the number of vertex as 2? Okay, so we cannot have, right? So if you talk about the side, so let us have a side. So this is one side and this is one side. So if this side, suppose if you point if this side is marked as AB, and the another side you have is BC. So if you want to make a polygon having a side 2, okay, so why it is not possible to have a polygon having 2 sides? So if you try to make this figure, so you need to have a 2 side, means you will have a 2 vertex, right? So but here you are having 1, 2, and 3 vertex, so you have to make 2 vertex, right? So 2 vertex means this point and point C. So point A and point C, or you can say vertex A or vertex C has to be coincide. Okay, so if you coincide this number, so overlap this number A with C or C with A, so what will have? So overall figure that will have will be, so here you have B, this B, and when A and C overlap with each other, so A and C will be here, right? So there is no figure done here. So when you try to have a vertex 2, then your side that we are having, so a vertex 2 means you need to have 2 sides, but here if you do that, if you do so, then what will be the result? The result will be there will be no 2 sides, so there will be only one side. So that is why we start our polygons with the least number of side, and that is 3. Okay, so 3 is the least number of sides that we are going to have for any polygon. So polygon start with triangle. So triangle having 3 sides and 3 vertex is called the polygon with number of 3 sides and 3 vertex. So then त्यहाँदेखि उता चाहिँ तिमीले you can just increase the number of vertex and the number of sides. So as you increase the number of sides and number of vertex, your different figure will be appeared. Okay, so there will be appearance of different figures. So appearance of different figure generally means, so when you move from 1 to 2, so 1 we are done with triangle. Okay, so if you want to move to the next figure, then you will have a next figure, and that next figure is a quadrilateral. So quadrilateral means qua means 4, 4 and lateral means side. So a figure having 4 sides is called quadrilateral. So how will you just mark the sides of the triangle? So if this is A, B, C, and D, so you have just So once we are done with the triangle and we will move to quadrilateral. So A, B, C, D are the four sides of the quadrilateral, right? So you can see it here clearly. There are four sides: A, B, B, C, C, D, and D, A. So the vertex that you are having are A, B, C, and D. So I have put comma here, right? A, B, C, and D. And the last thing is you have four angles. So in triangle we didn't mention the angle of a triangle, so we can just I'll just show you. In a triangle also you have three sides and three angles and three vertex. So likewise in quadrilateral you have four sides, four angle, and four vertex. So angle A, angle B, and angle C. So talking about the quadrilateral. So after quadrilateral, so quadrilateral is one of the polygon having four sides, four angle, four vertex, and I think four vertex, four side, four angle, four vertex. That's all right. So these are the three. These are the overall condition that you have. It's not we can't say condition, but these are the things that you can find in a quadrilateral. Whenever you talk about a quadrilateral, you will get three sides, four sides, four angle, four and four vertex. Okay. So when you move from quadrilateral to the next polygon, then you will have a what you'll have? You'll have a pentagon. So pentagon, then comes hexagon, then comes heptagon, then octagon, then comes nonagon, and the last. It is not last, but any figure having 10 sides, then it is called a decagon. So as you come to 10 number of sides, you can move to 11 also, 12 also, 13 also, 14 also, but till 10 it is decagon. So n number of polygons. Any polygon may have n number of sides also, and it is called the n-gon is also given there in the figure. Okay, so this is what you need to know about the polygon. So the two things is there. You need to know the regular and the irregular polygon. So what do you mean by regular and irregular? See, in your textbooks it's already given there. So what is the regular and what is irregular polygon? It's given in page number 39. Okay, so you can just watch this page, that is page number 39. So what is regular and what is irregular?